It is a deeply silly, satirical, absurdist, R-rated queer musical based on The Parent Trap.
There we go.
And you know, it's not for everybody. It's for the gay and the open-minded. It's for the demented and depraved. It is the cinematic enema America has been so desperate for. So, you know, I would say have an edible or two and run, don't walk to catch some dicks. The musical.
It's a Christian film for families.
Yes. Bring your youngest child.
No, it's The Parent Trap. If everyone were a gross, awful monster.
Yeah, and a musical.
And a musical.
The songs are pretty amazing. They're all, in my mind, listening to the UCB show. I thought they were all classics the first time I heard them.
And
so
Carl St. Lucie, the composer.
Yes, we should mention him,
brilliant, demented queer. Marius DeVries, who did the production and the arrangements.
Fabulous.
Yeah. Who's worked on La La Land and Moulin Rouge, comparable films to this, of course.
And what are you hoping audiences take away from a movie like this?
We hope they say it's the funniest movie they've ever seen and they take all their friends and come back.
I hope they're like, I ain't never seen something like that in the theaters. And then they rally all their friends and go back and see it again. It is a movie for you to go with a big crowd and sort of scream at. You know what I mean? So we're hoping it feels very communal and crazy.
You're encouraging, theaters to talk and like go against all etiquette.
You were just saying, it premiered in Toronto as a midnight movie, and
it was so fun.
No matter what time you see it, just go with the midnight mindset. Have a
cocktail.
Have fun with your girls.
Yeah. Scream, clap, sing along.
You tell me you're not going to applaud when Megan Thee Stallion comes on the screen?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
You got it.
Larry Charles, our director. Exactly. He couldn't be here tonight, but he sent a message he wanted us to read. So I'm going to read that to you, if that's okay, from my broken phone. Okay, this is Larry. I've had many experiences making movies. Some great, some amazing, some horrific, some really horrific. But none as joyous and as fun as the experience of making Dicks the Musical. Josh and Aaron have written something... Daddy! Have written something singular. You can call it a musical, you can call it a comedy, but it's so much more. It defies description, it transcends genres, and our collaboration through the entire process was nothing less than exhilarating. So as you can imagine, it is with a heavy heart that I am unable to be there with you to celebrate. I've never felt so proud of a work of mine. So if you're in the mood to freak out at a movie, if you're in the mood to party with a movie, if you're in the mood to scream and laugh and clap with a movie, exactly. Welcome to the most anti-AI, pro-human movie of the 21st century.
Yes!
Dicks the Musical, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. This is a honest to God fucking dream for us.
Yeah.
So I already talked about like just getting to work with these people we revere, who then were like fabulous and fun to work with. But also, we shot on this like little chicken shit lot in North Hollywood, and it was just us there, so it felt very summer camp, where everyone there was like working on this kooky little movie, and we like shot it in 20 days. So like it felt very summer camp.
Play the twins, Trevor and Craig, who are alpha male, self-obsessed.
Straight man drag.
Straight man drag.
Like
is
what a
we
drag
call it.
queen does for women, we're sort of doing for the idea of the straight man.
Yeah. So those are our guys.
The original stage show of this film that it was based off of, God is mentioned at the end, but he was not a character, and I think in the way that they so deftly expanded the film, they decided to include him as a narrator.
Well, and we licensed God's story,
That's
so we
right.
could finally fold it in.
That's right. Took a long time.
Took a long time.
And then
Good lawyers, God.
Good lawyers, God. And I'd seen the show so many times, and was very good friends with Josh and Aaron, and then they were very, very generous to ask me to be involved.
Well, and she gives the divine.
Yeah.
She gives it to you every
being.
ball. Celestial being. Doubtless.
Doubtless.
Celestial being.
I hadn't done it all till I did this. Now I can literally say that, actually.
Wow.
You mentioned something also that I think is really important, which is there's an inherent sweetness to Josh and Aaron that no matter how hard or edgy the humor got, there's just they exude sweetness and goodness. And I think that balance really is one of the things that really pushes the movie. You're commenting on it like when they're in bed, but I think you feel that from them through the whole movie.
On the next take, touch his leg with your shoe more. So that's a good example of Larry, like building on what was so kind of.
You've heard less is more. This movie is more is more. Is,
Well, as long as it's funny, right?
Yes, even more is even more.
Yeah.